Nailed that opening. Nailed that opening. Okay, we got the sound on. We got everything going on. We got the music going. What's up, everybody? Okay, so we are here going in for the kill, baby. Going in for the kill. You know, sometimes you have one of those mornings you're like, oh, God, don't feel like getting out of bed. But then sometimes you feel like you get one of those mornings where you just feel like you're ready to rock. This is one of those mornings, people. I woke up ready to fire away. So where are we? We are here. Oh, I forgot to say it. My name is Liam Vegas, coming to you from Paris, France, and this is the classical artist method. Painting for executives. No crybaby artists with your hippie crap and your, everything sucks. All right. You go somewhere else. There's plenty, 99.9% of the guys out there. You can get, can get in touch with your emotions. All right. Go somewhere else. This is about getting the job done, creating an asset class that may live on the blockchain forever, all right? Bringing the old and the new, and that's where we're going. All right. So let's talk about what we're going and what we're doing. This here is an overlay that I have to change. Okay, so there's the overlay that I'm changing. All right. So we are talking about the Bored Ape. This is the Bored Ape phenomena. Okay, so many things to remember. And so this happened in about August, I think. It's just this crazy thing that happened. And so these guys, they're kind of were anonymous until recently. They created this thing where they, and so the people who are talking about NFTs, this is an NFT. The people are saying it's not a JPEG, man. It's not a JPEG. Okay, those guys. I'm gonna see something here. There we go. My laugh track was not. I was making all kind of funny statements and no one was laughing. All right, so what were we saying? All right, so this is the Bored Ape sort of crazy phenomenon. And what you're looking at here is a main image. All right, and so this image is, right, so you have a background, and then you have an image. And then you can put different colors in the background, and as you can see, you can put different wigs and hats and whatever. And so when you want to purchase this NFT, this unique sort of piece of art, you press mint, the algorithm goes to town, and then you get minted an NFT completely unique that is your own, and this is called the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And then with this NFT, you get to sort of go into this community that you have parties sort of in the real world, then parties in the metaverse, and so you belong to this community and those. So this is what's happening. This is cutting edge. What's happening today? And if you get this guy right, this blonde with the golden hair ape, this is like a very rare thing, and it's a very highly coveted, and these things are just ridiculous. They're selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I in an effort, I would try to talk about the vaccine thing on FaceTube or Ubook, FaceTube or Ubook. Yeah, so I went onto FaceTube, and they went into my account. They just said, "Oh, you were talking about vaccines, and we don't like what you said, so we're gonna pull your video." Facebook, they're like, "You've been restricted. You were sharing, misinformation." That's slander against me. I wasn't sharing misinformation. I was giving my opinion. I have a right as a human being in the Western world to give my effing opinion. I don't care what anybody says. in my opinion, is this guy, what he did to my family through this whole lockdown and thing. It's a difficulty seeing my daughter. The vaccine passes. She lives in the south of France. What this guy did right here, all right, through his administration and through his policies was vulgar, a vulgar display of power and egotism and self-righteousness. Like he thinks, who the hell does this guy think he is, right? So I took this dude's body, I put him on this guy's head, and what do we have? We have a work of art that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in a long time. So we're going to take basically this Bored Ape philosophy, and we're going to take different types of hats, and he's going to be, and different than the Bored Ape, I'm going to try to make the most vulgar in the great French tradition. Okay, the French have been known by using sex as a way to shock people. It's throughout the French tradition. It even goes all the way back to Michelangelo in the Sistine Chapel, when he was creating everybody, these muscular bodies, all in the nude. You know, after he died, they started to put leaves on all the naughty bits, and that's where we get Adam and Eve with the leaf on the naughty bit. All right, the naughty bits. So it's an ancient tradition, and I'm reigniting that tradition. So this dude, all right, and his administration are going to go down in history with ridicule and vulgarity. Ridicule and vulgarity, right? You know, he said, Macron said he wants to piss people off who are unvaccinated. Well, he's going to have every type of schlonger from every type of, there's going to be a kid's version, right? So there's going to be like one with a baguette and bananas and fun and polka dots and fun like that. Then there's going to be XXX nifty version that's going to be on an X-rated thing where you have to be 18 years to get in. And he's going to have every type of human schlonger that you can possibly imagine flapping in his face, right? You see he's got like one like here and one like here, right? And so he's going to, this name of this piece is going to be called Looking for the Third Jab. All right? Looking for the third jab, right? He said that he wanted to piss off the people who are unvaccinated. Well, I want to piss off this administration. And he's coming up for election in the April. So we're on the path. We're right on time to create this NFT. And so what we have to do is we have to, right? So we're going in for the kill, right? We're working the classical artist painting method, and let me show you how that goes, right? Because the truth is, you have all of these guys on the internet with their little, you know, their fast motion videos and stuff like look at me, and they're drawing. Okay, there's nothing wrong with drawing. Drawing is a noble profession. It's something that precedes painting. Okay, but drawing is drawing. Would you paint on your drawing? Would you draw on your painting? By drawing on your painting, you're giving disrespect to graphic artists that have an expertise in drawing. You just because you can paint doesn't mean you can draw. Okay, drawing is about lines. Painting is about areas of space. There's a difference between line and form. Line does not automatically imply form. What implies form is a tonal relationship. The proper tones in the proper location is what implies form. You can do that both with drawing, and you can do that with painting, but to do one with the other is an exercise in futility, because if you don't know how to draw, you start your drawing on your canvas, you screw up that drawing, you screw up your painting. What is the point? All right. So what we do is we secure the perimeter. We bring it down to just This is preliminary due diligence. All right. Where is the action? Where is the action? All right. And we turn it upside down because we don't want to be an ego trip. All right. So where's the action? Preliminary due diligence. This is 30% reduction in definition. We're not worried about color. We're just worried about where the action is. Where are the shapes? And what tonal value? Location and value, tone and placement. Location and value, placement and tone. Location and value, placement and tone. Location and tone, placement and value. All right. What does that sound like? Placement and value. If you're in the world of finance, that sounds like an investment. If you are going to invest in something, placement, where the hell is this investment? And value, what is its value? Not what's its price, but it's what's its value. And what's the difference between price and value? Ba, 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 ba. The difference between price and value is price is what the market will give you. Value is the multiples or the ratios that are inherent in the investment that you're looking at. Those multiples could be external, they could be internal, and so when we're talking about painting, we're talking about multiples of value or ratios of value that make up the visual image. It's the science of appearances. The ratios and the multiples that exist in the visual in the visual image is a product of science, of the bandwidth of light that we see, and how the eye perceives light and darkness, light and shadow. All right. So this is a science-based method. We bring it down and we grid off because we're not drawing. All right. We're not going to use a pencil. It's like sending out a scout who doesn't know the area and doesn't know how to write his location to go assess a battlefield. He's going to come back and say, I don't know, it's a bunch of trees, you know. So this is about knowing where you are and knowing what you want to do. And so here we are, ready to rock. All right. And so one of the great things about painting is we're going to take an image that's Getty Images, right? This Getty is like one of the premier photography institutions, companies out there. And so thousands, millions, worth millions of dollars, thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars, when you think about the salary the photographer took it, the equipment that he used, the expertise that he has, and the access that he has to get this image. Okay? There's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, behind this picture. All right? And so what we can do as an artist is we are sort of coming in on top of that value. All right? And so if we go here, let me show you what's up. Sidebar. Right, so I click on this. Now with this image here, right? So it's a lower quality image. Okay. Let me get rid of that hand there. It's a lower quality image because I'm cutting and pasting and so on and so forth. And I'm not a graphic designer, so I don't, I'm not all into keeping the perfect pixel or whatever. I'm just trying to get something done. And so now, if we go to here, we want to crop and pop. We just don't want to paint what's there. We want to paint something that's going to kick butt. And so what we're going to get a chiaroscuro on. All right. That's right. We're going to get a zero on. And what am I trying to say? Okay, we're going to ungroup. Because I had grouped it. And so if we go here, we can just go boom, boom. We can see that this is it's kind of dark and it's a little bit washed out, right? What is the lightest light? The lightest light is like on this guy's forehead or this beer. We want to try to get the lightest light on his face. All right, because we want that contrast. We want this thing to pop. So we're going to raise the brightness. Now, when we raise the brightness, we're going to wash it out. But we get some pop going up here. Okay, so now the light is a little bit more intense. Now we're going to raise the contrast about the same, 20%, whatever. I usually try to raise the brightness and contrast about the same. And now we got something that's popping. Come on, looking good. So once again, we're keeping it upside down. Oops, wow. It's always exciting because we're doing this live. And so, all right, so we can go like this, we can go like that. So now we're going to start off, we're going to do the same thing here. We're keeping it upside down, and we're keeping it upside down because we are not ego trips, right? We do not want to be like, oh my God, I'm painting. I need to make that a hot dog perfect. I need to make that a hot dog perfect. All right, we don't need to make the hot dog perfect. We need to get the job done. And so this is what this is about. It's a painting method for executives. It's not a painting method for goofballs. Okay, so we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And we're going to go, we don't want the sidebar. All right. And once again, we want to be, okay, so look at this canvas. We want the canvas eye. To be side-sized. So we want them to be about the same size. So this can be a little bit bigger, I think. They're about the same size. That's about the same size. Okay. So now we're going to move in for the kill. We're going to move in for the kill. We're going to get it done. And so you need 3 brushes this size, 3 brushes this size. And 3 brushes this size, okay? All right. It's not rocket science. And like I say, I'm loving my palette cam. So we keep 1 brush mid-tones, 1 brush high tones, 1 brush low tones. We got our measuring device right there. And then 3 brushes this size, 3 brushes this size, 3 brushes this size. And as we move tighter and tighter, we get closer and closer with the size of the brush. And that's about it. And we got to need it. All right. Then we need a flat brush to make sure that and that's it. That's all you need. Okay, so you don't have to buy 9 million brushes. All right. All right. Okay. And so basically the color scheme here, I usually do a pentatonic scale. I cut it up. I don't know what you got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, the more you mix here, you can go 7, 10, whatever you want to do. The more you mix here, the less you have to mix, as you go. And then, I want to put some pink and some black in this goofy guy's face at some point. So I got some pink, some gray, and some black there. And, they talk about there's all of this, skin color, I'm going to use quinacridone magenta for my skin color. I'm going to put a little quinacridone magenta. This is one dude. Excuse me. Okay. Real simple. Skin color. 50 shit. You've heard of 50 Shades of Gray? Okay. 50 Shades of Shit. All right. Just think of every bowel movement you've ever had, and then that, it's just different shades of brown. All right. Brown in terms of shit color. All right. And guaranteed, no matter what race you are, I bet the crap that you have relates to your skin color. So that's how you figure it out, right? This is how you make the perfect skin color. There's no such thing as perfect skin color. Anyways, that's racist. Okay, so we can see this guy is like, actually, yeah, about right. So we're just kind of concerned with the face. So I'm gonna make it now. If I were to make him more, okay, so now I'm talking in terms of my canvas. Now we're about sight-sized. Okay. Oh, that's looking beautiful. So about yeah, we're about sight-sized there. And so, I was just dreaming about this. And so more look than put. It's really, the most thing, what's the most important thing? The most important thing is you got tunes jamming that you like. The most important thing is that you're ready to just kind of chill out. More look than put. Spend some time looking at where it is that needs adjustment. And then when you're ready, you can kind of just sort of move in the direction. And you want to be squinting your eyes, but you don't want to be going like this, okay? You don't want to be going like this. This is not cool. Okay, you want to just close your eyes and then open up a little bit. And you want to just remove as much light as possible. And that gets you the where you need to go. Oh. And then, you have to approach the canvas with courage, because this is the first sort of, I've never really assembled. I mean, this is completely assembled and completely fabricated. Like I just figured out this dude was wearing this is a chain. I didn't know what I was painting because I was upside down. So this is going to go. He doesn't need to have the chain there. So we look, and then, usually I just kind of like to jump in, not with the lightest light, right? And I like to have a brush that's got a little bit of, I don't use a lot of medium until like the very end, because it seems like the canvas gets all squishy. Nobody wants a squishy canvas. And so it takes a few minutes for the brush and the canvas to get to like each other again. until you can stick. So you see that I'm pretty confident because I've measured this like about 9,000 times, but just so you know, to show you how awesome this method is, we're going to check. Hook and go. Drum roll, please. No, not scariness. Drum roll. What do we got? 27. Right on the money. Right on the money. Come on, let's give it up. Right on the money. Don't you love when that happens? Okay, and so what that does is it gives you confidence, right? So you know right there that this shape that you're creating, like I called this shape before. Okay, I'm gonna get to use my new favorite tool. Nope, that's not my new favorite tool. Where's my new favorite tool? Is that my new favorite tool? No. Oh, I restarted the computer, so I gotta go here. I gotta go. Oh, give me my. Yeah, come on, baby, let's give it up for the. Okay. So this is what you should be doing. This is why this is so relaxing, because just like when you were a kid, right? And you saw the clouds in the sky. What I see here is like a squid. All right, that's kind of like the head, and that's the tentacles. And you see, I kind of got a little bit of a squid going here too. It's not as defined. All right, and so I'm making my squid. I'm making my squid for the squid that's there. Oh man, I'm loving this tool. All right, so what is involved in creating this sort of feature there? Well, it involves smaller brushes, you know. Oops. Oh. And then it involves paper towels. I like to cut up the paper towels like this size. Or, you know, I just it just fell in the I just fell in the old burnt umber there. Okay, so I can actually come into here and get my palette with canvas can. Oh, I'm loving that. So, right. So now what we were talking about. All right. So yeah, this idea, and then it's going to take a little bit to get the statements that are in your head off of the brush and onto the canvas, because your brush is going to take a little bit of time to acclimate itself to what you want. And so once again, you keep it as loose as you can for as long as you can. And the cool thing is this is a, you know, we're following in the footsteps of the old masters. And you're like, no, the Da Vinci didn't make any NFTs. No, but Da Vinci and Michelangelo and Velasquez, you name it. These guys were at the top of their game. And we know now, we can see through different types of radioscopic whateverness, that they were using optical devices. There's so many of these crybabies out there. Oh, you saying Velasquez using an optical device? Yeah, I'm saying Velasquez using an optical device. Why is the world filled with crybabies? You know, I don't understand that. Can anybody tell me that? See, this guy ticked me off, right? This guy made it hard for me to see my daughter. We didn't have a summer vacation because of this goofball and his ego trip. You can have an ego trip, dude. You can do your power thing, and also I can banish you to the trash heap of history on the blockchain for the next 10,000 generations. I can do that. All right. And so, you know, when it comes to, I'm gonna see, take a look. So that's starts at what point? So I want to see where this like gonna get my get on. So I want to see where this line is exactly. So it goes from 31, not like it really matters all that much, but oh, come on, man. Is that just like the coolest? I love it. And so it's like right in line with this 20. We had 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, baby. All right. So we can go like that. All right. And then this is probably like the hottest parts of the canvas. We don't have to spend a whole lot of time because we want to hit that at the end. But since we are talking in terms of hotspots, where else do we see like a hot spot? We don't have too many on this painting, on this usually when I'm looking for a photo, I try to find more contrast between the light and the dark. All right. All right. Hey, Bree. Viewing rent. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, my brother. Bree, Kelly Bob, Voon rent. Talk to me, Bree. What are you trying to say? Oh, look at that. He came up there. Isn't that cool? Wow, I didn't know that could happen. Well, we're going to have fun next time. What are you trying to tell me, Bree? Are you a Macron bot? Are you trying to tell me not to do the drop of shame? Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of weird bots now. Strange how that works. And so you just find yourself a tone, and then you place it wherever you see it. That's how easy it is. And then if you don't know where it is, you just measure. How much easier can you get? Oops. I knew I forgot something. Let me, I have to put the fast motion thing on. I will be right back. Don't forget. Where am I? Don't forget to I need a we'll be right back thing. See, other things you got to remember. You know? Got to turn on my. Let's make sure I turned it on. Hold on. Yeah. Turned on the fast motion because this is going to go down in history, man. So, where were we? All right. So I want to define that eye a little bit better, or the shapes around that eye. So I'm sort of squinting and seeing what's up. And it looks like we can go here like this. And I want to see where that eye. So it's like 20. What? What's going on? What is going on? Hold on. It looks like a slight adjustment. What happened here? Okay, so this is a good sort of training thing. I wonder how long this was happening. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's not that far off. So options, right? We're going to go to options, and it looks like the grid is off. All right, so we want to go to general. Tab, unit of measurement, grid, centimeter. Come on. There we go. Slight aberration in the matrix. Not sure what that was all about. Ooh, Kate is acting funny, honey. You all good? All right. Get my comments going. Bree Kellyabs, Voonrent. I don't know what you're trying to say, man. I got so many trolls. All right. Are you a friend or foe there, Kelly? Whatever there your name was. So let's see. Hook and go 24 down. Looking good. Hook and go left. that pupil is coming in a short 18. All right. So now the tone is definitely off. And I'm gonna get this guy nice and sized. So we're just concerned about location for right now. So we're obviously a little bit too hot. We don't care because we're there, right? We're just defining the location, and then we can kind of come in with a flat brush and sort of bring it out. All right. So the most important thing when you're doing this, okay, so you've got your tones right here, right? We've done our pentatonic scale, pentatonic or better. You've got your measurement, so you can assess the placement. So what's super important is that you relax and that you have fun. All right. Because, you know, and then approach the canvas with courage. Make the statements with courage. Don't worry about, you know, if it doesn't work out, man, then you can always just, you know. Okay, so he's got like a little, and I noticed that this guy bites his nails. Remember those kids in grade school that would bite their nails? You're like, man, dude. You know, they would like bite the skin around the nail, like the cuticles. Remember those guys? I used to like that. Well, I just noticed that Macron is one of those dudes, man. So I'm gonna highlight the fact that this guy is okay. So we don't want to stay as loose as we can, and we want to paint the entire canvas at the same time. So we don't want to like get all bogged down in one place, because your brain will light it up, and then before you know it, that's all you see. It's just that one place. And once again, you don't want to be painting eyebrows, noses, mouths. Like this shape here, right? We'll use blue. Okay, that in itself looks like a Cheshire cat grin to me. So I'm not painting an upside down eyebrow. I'm painting like this Cheshire Cat grin. And when I get on the canvas, that grin, okay, then I'm like, cool. So I don't see an eyebrow. I see like this shit-eating grin. All right. And then that grin starts somewhere and then ends somewhere. Right? So if I look, I go hook and go 16 left, hook and go 16 left, hook and go 16 left. All right, so I'm about 16.5, so that means I can extend it that much more that way if I like. And so because I'm in the right position, right? So we're just gonna you know, hook and go down, hook and go down, hook and go down, hook and go down. That would be 25, 25, 25. Oh, perfect. So that wants to go, that Cheshire Cat smile wants to curve and go and end up about there. Right? Okay, so you know, then you look, all right? And so if this were sort of a so now what I like to do is just kind of look at this whole thing. Is there like we can kind of see a face there, right? We can kind of see like a smiley, like a jaw here, right? Like one eye, there's one eye, and then there's this thing, and so we try to kind of keep our minds away from, and we're making our own little playground here, right? And when you do that, it's tremendously relaxing, because you're just letting your brain do what it normally does. And the brain, you know how we see like faces in cars and stuff like that? The brain naturally wants to put a face on everything. Okay? It's true. Give the brain any type of subject, and it's like, I'm gonna put a face on it. That's what it's like, the brain's favorite thing to do. Give me some, and I'll put a face on it. Getting rid of all my. All right, we're good. And so now, let's see. What was I saying? What was I talking about? All right, yeah. So we can maybe extend this. Looks like it comes a little bit closer. Bone. This looks like it has more of a and I'm spending way too much time there, but that's cool. And so let's see. And so now I want to sort of define these. I want those highlights to come out. And so one way to get these highlights to come out is to get the surrounding area to sort of, you know, and you can see me doing my mixing. I'm sort of mixing here. You get the surrounding area to, right? To darken up. All right, and so now, if there's any time to think about color, as you're moving into the home stretch, okay, you can sort of think about color. Remember, how do you make the perfect skin tone? You've heard of 50 shades of gray, 50 shades of shit, all right? Just think of every bowel movement you've ever had in your life and just recreate that. Okay? Got these guys on the internet just completely in some sort of ridiculous self-grandizing, you know, I don't know. I get so cranky when I'm talking about art. I don't know why that is. I guess if you are, you know, whatever discipline that you, familiarity breeds contempt, isn't that what they say? So, right? He's got a little bit of shadow underneath that phony hair that he's got. This song reminds me of summer. I wrote this in summertime, I think 2016. One of my favorite songs that I've written. Let's jam to it. Come on, it's almost over. All right, next is Mary Smith, one of the most gorgeous voices I've ever heard in my life. Mansion on a Hill, baby. 1992, 1993 as well.
Sometimes those memories put you through, and I know you cast away your dreams for the the sake of others in your life. But I promise you, I'll always try to catch that rising star.
Catch that rising star in your eyes, baby.
And someday I'm gonna build you a mansion on the hill where the waters run so free. Lend your tired will and pray the Lord will bless the heart that brave these lonely nights. For me, when I was walking down that road and right, and the winds will be gentle and kind, cool into your worried mind. The foundations of love you gave will. And
Mansion on a hill. Come on, isn't that some pretty singing?
born to the heart, I can see your dreams within the lives you made.
Okay, so I need to I want those tones to be blazing, so I gotta come down in color. And it's a little bit strange because I'm sort of, there's one reality on the canvas, one reality on the monitor, so that looks like it's going to be a little bit too dark. But then again, it looks too dark here, but it doesn't look too dark on the monitor. All right, we'll go that dark. We'll get there. We'll stay there. Cause I want that little pop on that nose there. Right? It's a pop right there. And so one of the ways to get the pop is to make sure you slop on, right? You get that so it's pretty singing, people. Come on, let's give it up. Okay, and so you see how you listen. Did you hear that hiss? All of that. Back in the day, what was it, man? Trying to get rid of that hiss. Every day, all day. More hiss. Who could this be? Are we done with the original music? Come on. Okay, so we got like a little bit of grayness going on there. A little bit of grayness going on there. Okay. All right, So let's get off of those. We don't want to spend all day and every way. Okay, so there's a value there that needs to be hit. Then there's a little bit of exit right underneath there. Something like that. And then we've got some darker tones coming in. Some mid-range madness right around here. Yeah, this is definitely. This is why in the class we train to find we stay in black and white, right? And then we train ourselves to find the best photograph, because the best photograph doesn't come from the subject matter when you're first starting out. The best photograph comes from its tonal relationships, because as you get more advanced, then you got to have the skills to pull it out. You have to be confident enough that, okay, there's this area here I noticed last night while I was staring at the canvas, which I do sometimes. I noticed that this was off, so I wanna get that, that stretch of the mouth as he flies it open to jam something else in there. So I want to make sure that is nice and stated. Yeah. All right, that's looking good. And so then there is a solid tone right here against the defining that area. Kind of screwed that up a little bit. All right, and then we'll go with some pink and gray. Pink and gray. And then we're just kind of coming there. And we can always tap that down. So what is the so this is obviously, this pink is obviously too pink. So what is the complementary color of pink? Okay, well, pink is made up of red and white. So we don't worry about white, because white, the complementary color of white is black. So the complementary color of red, well, we got blue and yellow and red. So you put blue and yellow together and you get green. So if I wanted to break this down, I would use green. But since I'm too lazy to get the green, there's blue in that gray and there's yellow in this. And so this gray and yellow, this gray and this yellow ochre is going to, in effect, be able to break down the vibrance of that pink just the same. That's looking pretty hilarious. All right, and so we want to go around, and where we have, you know, little touches of value. We'll just kind of stick them in there. This is, I don't know, God, this has got to be 2009. 2009, 2008, 2007. This is one that's really old. But your average sort of house sort of thing. Okay, so we got this draw line kind of coming up here. So you see, I'm forcing myself to get away from those you know, the intricacies of the eyes and the lips. You don't want to spend all effing day there, man. You go nuts. So just gotta push yourself, right? Push yourself to work the whole canvas at the same time. You'll be much happier. You'll be much happier. Okay, and then there's all these little, and I'm a little bit exaggerated in my one, and I'll blur it out. Bizarre, the difference between the canvas and the we're going in with the little stubble black. Okay, to get that. What? How did that get there? The mystery of realistic painting. Okay, to get the stubble, there it's like there's a perfect, to get that stubble going. There's a perfect sort of brush. That ain't it. There's a perfect brush to solvent ratio. And once you get it, man, you stubble all day long. You stubble all day long. This is about, I don't know, 6 months old, this stone. So we're gonna come in there. Okay, we're almost there. We almost got the stubble going. So we want to like straight on like that. That's how we want to go. And that's why I like that's why I prefer canvas board to it's easier to get, and then maybe that's why Da Vinci used canvas board a lot, because it's easier to get this sfumato smoky effect on a board than it is on the canvas, because the canvas gives. and you don't want give when you're doing your sfumado, baby. See how that moves like that. See how that give in that canvas? Yep, then he's got like that part of the jawbone going on, you know. He's used to having his mouth in that open position. You heard me. You heard me. Oh yeah, bring it in. Bringing it home. Definitely not at that ultimate point just yet. Where that brush is just, oh, one. You and the brush are one. And so now that we get some of that darkness there, these like little highlights are going to show up. So yeah, what's the most important thing? What's the most important thing? Once you have your materials and once you have your subject, the most important thing is you get music that you like, right? And you got to get your attitude on. If you get like, Dad, what are you doing? Mom, what are you doing? Right? Somebody tries to mock you, you go like this, okay? Somebody tries to mock you, All right. Somebody goes, "What are you doing? Holy Christ! How did that happen? How come you guys didn't tell me?" I gotta... Well, at least I was small. That's how that happened. I don't know. See, these are the things that happen when you're going live. It never happens when you're going. Never happens when you're not live. So yeah, I don't know how I picked that up. No problem. That's what these small things are for. That's pretty hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, we're cruising right along. We'll do another 30 minutes or so, and then I'll probably just pop off and tackle this solo and just deep dive into this baby gear done. But you get the idea, right? Let me duplicate this. I'll duplicate the palette cam shot. Duplicate, copy. And so I'll put this next to here. Just show you guys what I'm doing. I'm gonna duplicate, right? So we'll go super deep. So I'll go like this. So we'll have it sight-sized the way you like it. All right. Okay. So now you're kind of like in my world. That's sort of a close-up. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. And, you know, as you spend more and more time, you know, making sure, like this thing right there. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. Hook and go down, hook and go down. Hook and go down, hook and go down, hook and go down. What are we doing? Hook and go down. Hook and go down. 24, 24. Drum roll, please. 24. Oh, deadly, deadly. Right there. Right on it. Right on it. Come on. There we go. Come on, man. Jeez. Oh, I was hitting the wrong thing. Okay. So I gotta go there. Left track. Drum roll. All right. So we're gonna go hook and go left. Hook and go left. That should be. Freaking me out, man. The are you centimeter up there? Today is all kinds of craziness going on. It's like the grid lines ain't lining up. So we're gonna say goodbye to, we wanna save. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta hit that mofo right in the head. So, how am I looking at getting more stuff on my face? Anyways, so we'll bring it up again. Get rid of Spotify. Hit this. Close up. There we go. The grid wasn't lining up. It's somebody's invading my we are moving right along. All right, all right, all right, all right. We could go darker with these values right here. I'm gonna have to review to figure out how I got that thing on the face. It's crazy. So yeah, so we're gonna go like this, we're gonna go like that. All right. We can get even darker. We're gonna get some darker going on. We get darker here. Like we can get darker here. Right? Is that about the right? Is that about the right? And then we can definitely, I'm a little bit too more angle eyes. Got to angle it up a little bit, right? He's going, so Twenty-six. Oh, that's effing perfect, man. This, I think, is November. I did this November 2021. Okay, there's a little action going there. A bit of action going there. There is more darkness on the edge of town going here like this, because there's a little bit of light going in like that. All right, and we can even get nice. There's like this area here that separates. We were talking about that octopus legs, right? There's an area there that defines the darkness of the, you know, the other thing. And there's a slight area here. And it looks like I can use more of a straightness going on here. Right? And that straightness is met with a sort of dollop of lightness. Right around there, somewhere like that. And I'm obviously too literal in my statements, but it looks like the so he's got that sort of glazy look. He does not want to be over there eating that hot dog. He wants to be somewhere else eating another type of hot dog. You know what I'm saying.
Break it off one more time.
All right, so all right. We can bring some more. Now that we're throwing in those darky darks, we could even go bigger on the darky darks. Yeah, this is definitely a very delicate. Oh, that's a little bit too dark. No, that probably ain't half bad. Those darks over there. Maybe these can come up a little bit.
6, 7, 8.
We really want to capture all of the lightness that we can. So when to do that, you have to go darker. Definitely a balancing act between the monitor and the canvas and the heck is going on here. But I'm happy with the placement. Placement is pretty much, you know, once you have the placement, then you can play around all you want with the tonal relationships. So I would say placement is way more important at the beginning. And then as you let's check that nostril. Nostril. Hook and go, hook and go. So just over 15 left. 15 left, hook and go left, 15 left, just over 15 left, or just under 14. Oh, come on, that's perfect. Yeah. No, I said that's perfect. Come on, let's give it up. So just 20, hook and go down, hook and go down. Let's get, oh, more perfection. So, you know, so as you're painting, right? And then you're like, okay, man, you know, I get it. I'm. If you check and all of your measurements are correct, right? And then you're still off, you know, then it's just only one thing. It's just getting that correct tonal value. Oops, I got so excited there I lost track of my paintbrush. Okay. So we can come along, and so as you know, like I say, move around the canvas, as you leave one area and go to another, then you come back to different areas. You can say, okay, well, you know, maybe that was a little bit too much of this, or not enough of that. And it makes life just so much more enjoyable. Enjoyable. That's a technical term. You want life to be enjoyable. Enjoyable. This is bizarre, man, having three different experiences, and while always thinking about the broadcast. This is about, I don't know, this is definitely 2009. Nice and funky. It's nice and funky going on there. Okay, so let's hit that ear if we can here. So he's got some like highlights like that. right? A highlight here. One that kind of goes around like that. And there's some sort of little thing. And there's that inner shape. Kind of got a highlight around here. And something that goes around there. But we need some more. We need some more, you know, to get that going. We need wherever there's a highlight, there is a it's a pull quote. Wherever there is light, there is darkness that is supporting and defining the light. Sounds like something out of a something like that. Something like that there. Right? But again, we don't want to spend too much time. And so yes, he's ready for that sfumato, but is the sfumato ready for him? Trying to get that molto. Cause you nailed that, sfumato, baby. You all good. You all good in the hood. So we got kind of like a sort of thing happening. Let's use pink. Why? Because we can.
Clark, I thought this medicated dick flex was for.
Oh, we got flammable hand Pam in the house. Flammable Pam in the house. Come on, let's give it up. Right? It's coming something like that. Come on. Okay, after this, we're gonna play screw up the after the song, we're gonna play screw up the AI. We're gonna have fun we're having fun playing with the AI. All right. You got to take your time and let the music move your body. Come on. All right. So we're just, kind of marching right along with all of the right moves. He's got those goofy, kind of like weird, underdeveloped teeth. Like he was starved as a child. Let the music move your body. Okay, we're almost there at Strumato Stubble. Strumato Stubble.
Take your time. That's right.
This right here is 1980. Man, 87, 88, 86. This is like. Yeah, come on. It's getting it on. We're getting it on. We getting it. We getting it. Come on, we getting it. We getting it. Actually, after this song, we'll screw with the AI. We can even go deeper and darker. Deeper, darker. Deeper, darker. And now we're getting there. So keep covering the. Deeper, darker. I didn't eat. I just woke up and started painting. That's how excited I was. Come on. I'm getting hungry. Okay. And so I think I'm going to have to break because I'm starving, Marvin here. Let that, we're getting so close to We're getting so close. It's just unbelievable. Gonna have to get out the super tiny brush for some places. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm a little bit too tight around the eye. Okay. Okay, so let's play here quick. Let's play screw up the screw up the screw up the Facebook, Twitter, the uBook, FaceTube AI. Are you ready? Okay. Vaccine, 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 vaccine. Fossey, where is it? Come on, oh, come on, man. There we go. Okay, so we gotta get the SFX up in there. Get down. Okay, so you, mofo, get down there. I said. Where are we? Virus, Fossey, virus, Fossey, virus, truckers, virus. Oh, sorry. virus, truckers. This is all the keywords are going now, like COVID, virus, vaccine, COVID, vaccine. Right now, the AI is going mental. Vote COVID, vaccine. Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump. All right. Did we have fun? Right there, we made all of their AI go completely mental. Right now, they're going, what are they saying? What are they saying? Okay. Real quick, then I got to get something to eat because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. And I got to go to the little boy's room. So we're going to go like this. We're going to get rid of this chain. I didn't realize that was a chain before. So let's see, where do we got it going? We got it going on here. We can get rid of position, arrange to the front. Okay. So we're going to be all. So he's got a. We don't need any of this here. We got a collarbone going there, so we can get our sort of light area here defined. And then we can sort of, I guess, bring that light area down, right? And we don't need all of that goofy, strange, weird lines going in there for no reason. It's all going to be covered up with, all right? He's got sort of a thing happening here. And what else? This is kind of coming out this way, right? And this, right? That's the collarbone. It's kind of coming like that. There's a little bit of something going on there. It's okay. That looks alrighty. A little bit darker here for whatever reason. Bring up the light. Okay. How are we doing there? That looks better. Okay, and then before we go, we always take care of things that are too jumpy. Right? Right? Something like that. All of this can come way down, man. Way down. Get those hands blazing. Okay. We are almost well, we'll see as we turn it over. All right. So yeah. Drum roll, please. How's it gonna look? How's it gonna look? How's it gonna look? Yeah, baby. He's getting there. He's getting there. I'm a little bit too tight on a couple of places, but God, that is so much fun. So like the teeth are a little bit too. Hey, bring these down. Yeah, so I'm gonna. Man, this is a lot of fun. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We just need a little bit of a color. I think a little bit of pink to kind of bring it all together. Thin these down a little bit. Oh man, we're so close. We're so close. Right? So close. We're so close. Okay, so the placement is rocking. I think we're rocking as far as placement goes. So now it's just we got to tighten up. We just have to tighten up in terms of tone. And we're done. I think the placement is good. We're like a little bit too aggressive there. We can. Are we having too much fun? Are we having too much fun? Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We got the we're pretty good on placement. We just have to we just have to nail it on tone. All right. Time to eat. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And like Bree Killabib says, Von Rent. Von Rent. Von Rent, all right? Whatever that means. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like, and we will see you next time. Come here. Au revoir.